Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Wildlife Safari Stadium here at Hartfield Park in Forestfield. As the home side, Forestfield United welcome their near neighbour and, at the start of the round, league leaders Armadale Soccer Club to the first Eastern Corridor Derby, or as some people would call the Deliverance Derby, in round 2 of the NPL. This live stream is a ProCam Operations Let's Talk Football Forestfield United co-production, and we hope you will enjoy it. Now, joining me again tonight is Murray Stevens, a special comments man. And good evening, Murray.
Evening, Eamon. It's a great night for football here again.
It is indeed. And before we begin, let's have a look at this match. Let's have a look at the scores so far in the round. Last night at Perth Plasterboard Centre Stadium, it was a late Inglewood goal by Ellis Healing, cancelling out the goal by David Parrish to give the final score of Inglewood 1, Subiaco 1. And just earlier today, we've had 2 games. The first was an unbelievable game at Bayswater, where Bayswater 0-0 at half-time finished up winning 7-0 in the end. And Moralunda scored the first 4 goals of that game, so he's certainly on fire. The other match, the latest score that we had from it was Perth Glory Youth 1, Balcatta 2, and that was going on at Ashfield as we came to air. Now, Murray, let's have a look at what we expect tonight. We've got both sides making substitutions, both in 4 substitutions, or all in 4 substitutions. Armadale from a suspension point of view and Forestfield from an injury point of view. So what do you reckon?
Yeah, Billy Quinhoft out for 2 weeks for that red card, as is Jackson. He's out for 1 week. I think we're expecting both sides to line up in a very similar manner. Both sides appear to like to play football, a 4-3-3, and keep the ball in the park. We saw some great pressing from Forestfield last week. I'm looking forward to seeing some of the same again tonight.
Well, in actual fact, what we'll do now is I'll just run through the lineups, starting with Forestfield. This is the starting lineup, and we've got in goals Benjamin Parry. So he's replacing Luke Martino, who is injured. Then the back line for Armadale will be Thomas Jebb, Tom Southgate, Mark Barnett and James Duncan. The midfield will consist of Liam Merrigan, Callum Dobbs and Scott Barker. And up front we'll have the goal scorer from last week, Hassani Sinclair, Callum Roberts and Reese Loxley. That's the Forestfield starting 11. The Armadale starting 11. In goals, Sam Hutchings. And the back 4, Dylan De Silva, David Annell, the former Western Knights and much travelled David Annell.
It's amazing he's still going at his age, but he keeps clocking up those miles. He's a great character to have around the game.
He is indeed, and we should be well able to spot him tonight. Nathan Costello and Kevin Castle. That's the back line for Armadale. The midfield for Armadale, Josh Cusser, Mike Lawson and Charlie Kenna. And of course up front for Armadale will be Ali Golami, Mick Rizadez and James Atkins. So that's the starting lineup for the 2 sides. Your forecast for tonight, what do you reckon?
Armadale had a good 3-0 win on the weekend, down to 9 men. I think Forestfield were up against it all last week, and I think they may be a little bit tired coming tonight. A new goalkeeper as well. I think we're going to have an absolute cracker, but put me down for Armadale 2-1.
Armadale 2-1. Okay, well, as the commentator, I can't really make a prediction. However, I won't sit on the fence, and I will say, yeah, I'll go 1-0 to Forestfield. So I think it's going to be a tight game. I'm hoping it's going to be a good game because it's the first Eastern Corridor Derby, or as we say, the Deliverance Derby. And they love that name down there, so they do. So thing is, we're going to be live with the whole match, so please stay with us for the match. We had a marvellous reaction last week and hopefully the same this week, and it is fantastic. The teams are just about now to come out on the pitch. They're just starting to get everything ready. So again, ground in perfect condition, not as breezy as last week, Murray.
Yeah, absolutely beautiful conditions, nice and still, beautiful light here as always. And looking forward to it. We'll be back with you very, very shortly, providing the commentary for the game.
See you soon.